the first to know in Nsem-Pii TV.
Attorney General Yura Dr. Dominic Ayine Jebekaya na NDC amanyoko no ewo opposition no ne adwen say NDC amanyoko no eba power within the 3 months there na NPP amanyoko no dey mu half etimi akwakopie mu ewo jail because they were NDC amanyoko be see so one say team ora ade say one ekra document sika one ebehwie no more than almost to $5 billion enya asem kotwana mido ka say there ekame say ni nyina adane press conference here up to now yemfa nipa ba kokra entu na nipa no kra de on akwakopie mu ewo court no we de wa case no esi kwa no kra bibia ni adanche say one edifo na court asem there untimi ema prejudgment no and a former president of the Ghana Bar Association aye trinity a friend GBA Yaoboa for ede atu edwa se saniye no Attorney General Eda Nedino eyade se etia Ghana mra because se ubegina bonti na ugu nipa na nima si wie na mokokopie mo court na nipa ni di bi mo a nipa ne kra betimi asan asiu e wo court so aba begu ne ho for defamation e wa bra na onim se nsem no a okan ni nyina enya no kre wachi nipa no fa nipa no kokopie mo court bu ne for there wo ho kwan se obetimi aba begina bonti press conference but to the obey press conference kra nsana odi nipa no akwakopie mu ewo court and o chere say Ghana ekuta almost over 7,000 lawyers na there Attorney General no enya ade so omo on betimi ahwe na won asua no nu onim say emu majority of them na esua de ye da chere aye bi kra ebia na won a challenge Attorney General about all sa nyoma we ekoso na ode yenko ni enko tie former Ghana Bar Association President Jaoboafo
where former president of the Ghana Bar Association, Sh0cks, has cautioned the Attorney General and his office against laying charges in the public domain before officially presenting them in court. He has described the actions as unethical and legally inappropriate. He said such practices undermine the integrity of Ghana's justice system and risks prejudicing potential trials. Nana Boakye Yadom has more from the 20th anniversary celebration of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology Law Faculty.
Co-legal generation for the global market. Several ideas from guest speakers such as Justice Kwabena Twumasi of the High Court pointed at transforming the legal profession through ethics. Speaking to the press, former president of the Ghana Bar Association, Yaoboafo, cautioned lawyers to depoliticize the profession by upholding integrity.
There are over 7,000 lawyers in Ghana. Most of them are doing what is right. Most of them are keeping the ethics. But unfortunately, those in the public space are the ones that people used to refer to us. Especially now that most people in politics believe that they need a law degree to have. You have a lot of esquires in politics, and some of them are engaging in behavior that really does not sit well with the way we do things. But I think that the public should be fair to us and look at what lawyers do daily. Of the 7,000 or so lawyers that we have in Ghana, how many of them are engaged in misbehavior? How many of them are engaged in egregious conduct? That is why in my speech, I our colleagues that listen, be fair to us, because as a lawyer, I know very well what the procedure says. I know what the procedure requires. I know very well what the law would expect. But to the lay person,
Mr. Boafo raised concern over how some high-profile cases are handled by the Attorney General, often with charges being laid publicly before they are filed in courts. He emphasized that such conduct not only contravenes the principle of fair trial, but also damages the reputation of individuals who may later be found innocent.
I feel very uncomfortable with attorneys general speaking after court processes. I feel very uncomfortable with attorney generals before somebody is charged in court, laying their charges in public. Those things are not right, because you see, Rule 38 of the professional ethics, which abolishes it. For example, when I was in office, there were times I had cause, the GB had cause to even draw the attention of the past Attorney General to comments he made post the Atoforsen Court of Appeal decision. Those things are not right. I don't want to hear lawyers standing out of court premises giving commentary of matters pending when the judge would not have the right to respond, and the public pick up on that, and the judge gets insulted. You get the point. I don't like the fact that attorneys general should be standing in public laying out charges of people who are yet to respond. No, that's not right. I don't like the situation where lawyers come out of courtrooms and then come and run a different commentary based on their political lenses. It does our profession harm. So the issue is true, yes. It's us lawyers who are not being fair to our profession. Unfortunately, that's a very, let me use the word, I'll use a significant minority because people are listening to them. But they don't even form 0.01% of lawyers in practice. The average lawyer in Ghana is doing the right thing.
Her ladyship, Araba, Esaba, Tokono, me can remove no wasem. Now she sabi petition nyansanim na ya hadati committee se enu ye gina petition so e dia pam maame na ene BBC wo appointment committee na wiase wo ye bibia ediwachi ekwana o mpese o mfa so maame ni kofie no judge bia ya huna no a oka ho bia from the Supreme Court na wakwa akwatena so no ye man matiatie say echena the same bogus petition ni bi no ye be man de akofie en mo ne date nto say me say echena bi ba bogus petition say ya bi any basis beba near establish premier facie case near the amana kofie omo date into yes ya ba ye de board tachi no ese se wunya ba utwa ne ti yare efiri honom because ho Moses mra ene ye de adwuma continue and me wiase a me baaye the only thing I be de adwuma pa boa me ye Moses emra and then dia wonam na so you Moses mra na wo hu ma asem da because Moses mra no wo yusu a unim sa odi koye obi a obi di be ye nti me nam no Moses mra me mfa koye obi na mo cross ba border line dia nam di Moses mra no me temba bi na wa wo be cross ye nti Moses mra na mu yusu nedia pam araba saba tokono no echina say apply sa Moses law na e mo bi makeka brady fool nsem o eduro na akeka brady fool nsem ye beba ofie ababisa nienti a wote ho a wo keka brady fool nsem no ye beba ofie ababisa nienti a wotimi tena se say wo ba keka brady fool nsem no ye beba ofie ene na ye veti Justice Kwaku akaboafo to the Supreme Court. Wutie ni ye o. Na sese ke ye vete no. Wukuoda no. Ene ye tu seda. Die ntia ye tu seda ne se. Obi di contemporary petition to say ne ye di atia her ladyship Araba esaba toko no contemporary petition contemporary abreko a petition na nye petition bia me say petition na ya de pam me no the same bogus frivolous petition ni bi ene editia Justice Kwaku aka boafo adeya obi so de asem ne court ono judge ne court akabo for court no de asem ne court no Justice akabo afo adidi na tem abuna ninchie akasa tia no no kan judgment gra no ohun se judge ne ye bias no atwere petition say appointment committee nyina no so say be ya papa no ye man nko Supreme Court as a judge. Appointment committee chairman ye lawyer. Afenyo marking ye lawyer. Mama Yarga ye lawyer. Rosin Damian Foucault se Foucault. Ono so ye lawyer. And other lawyers are more appointment committee ne so. And no mu to say that Tuesday no. And no mu decision ne say. Abrantia na sem na oka se odi asem ne court justice. Human rights matter. No the court justice kwaku akabo afo court wono na. O se judge ne bu na nitie. Judge ne kasetia no. Judge ne didi na tem na ahwe judgment ne kwa na tem didi ewom no. Petition na nipa ne de baaye no. Nyansa nim.
Continue.
Enti wo mu gina so e de stop vetting judge na wo ne judge na nyere anni ni yie. Enti case na petition na wo de betia no e de ba appointment committee no asem ewo ma no enti na the first deputy speaker ahiafo say ahiafo wo ma bo petition na to agu sa obi di asem court ne ye twere petition fa judge ho se judge na bu anichi a yetimi botogu e ma ne ye dia adenna yewura mahama her ladyship SAE araba esaba tokono petition Daniel Ofori ani petition nie aka no petition ni mun say ono no di asem court or the Barclays Bank court ema chief justice ema ye asem no ko different court nti enunti Mahama President Mahama empam chief justice ama President Mahama tima gina so a suspend the chief justice asem ni nyina no Chief Justice in the case yankasa wo mu gina so petition yankasa wo mu gina so dia pam no eye Daniel for petition no so fa police ni na ni mawre wu yese apra
Continue.
police ni Yakubu ACP Yakubu na ni mawre wu yese apra
Continue.
o say Chief Justice amaya chi no Supreme Court enti watwere petition say no yanyina so mpam no
I don't want to
appointment
right
committee
now.
now. What is the difference?
So tomorrow
Continue.
What is the difference? The Yakubu ACP Yakubu petition. Any petition now omotwere de fa Justice Kweku Akabua for hono and appointment committee botugu yese premier fasia case bia nim no any chief justice am suspending the petition no difference be na wom so ofa Daniel for the petition no any petition na appointment committee botugu nana difference be na wom na me ba be kan Daniel for the petition no na ho na mba hu say yewura mahama ye na wa ye na dwen say oba pam chief justice keke me kan wia me kan 1992 constitution no ne constitution ne fa e ka fa petition Daniel Ofori e twere ye e de fa chief justice ho a enu nti wo mu bu ma me ne kon mu agya ne kwan se onko fie no de yaw ene nso no tie ene ekofie no muntie Daniel Ofori petition or petition is 17th March 2025. Me can petition no be TV. Page 3, paragraph 14.8. The Honorable Chief Justice, in bad faith and arbitrary and unreasonable transfer the execution proceedings initiated on the direction of the Supreme Court before the High Court Commercial Division 7, Accra, presided over by His Lordship Justice Lodo in a suit instituted Daniel Ofori versus EcoBank Ghana Limited, suit number CM, so 2021, from that High Court to the High Court General Jurisdiction 8, Accra, presided over by her ladyship, Justice Ellen Mreku, simply to achieve a result that he had sought unsuccessfully to achieve when sitting in the Supreme Court as a member of the panel in Daniel Ofori versus EcoBank. Monty. Paragraph 15, number 9, issue 9. The Honorable Chief Justice abused the power of Chief Justice to transfer cases pending before one gets to another by ordering a transfer of a suit entitled EcoBank versus Daniel Ofori from the High Court General Jurisdiction 6, presided over by her ladyship, Justice Buansi Amponsa, to the High Court General Jurisdiction 8, presided over by her ladyship, Justice Mreku, simply because he did not like a decision given by Justice Buansi Amponsa to dismiss the suit, which ran counter to dissenting opinion of her ladyship as a member of the panel of the Supreme Court in Daniel Ofori versus EcoBank. Chief Justice ya control sinama ho kwan say cases be kwaso court na se party bi ntiase a otimi bo judge na mane se wona aye judge fo nyina panyini court ha na misusu se bias be kwaso ntino transfer case na judge na transfer case no enu nti abanfoforo bi ba ema obi tre petition koma president. Say Chief Justice no me de masem koye no. Say na Chief Justice na yam nti munyina sa asem we so nyimadi awurade. Ama Alhaji Muhammad Mumuni oye Council of State chairman ana Georgia o na chairman. Georgia o meboa. Georgia o Council of State chair. Alhaji Muhammad Mumuni lawyer. No wonder said the former Chief Justice etwin ho free. Case no say or no dear on partake sad decision because it doesn't make sense to say Council of State bet ma establish premier case on this. It doesn't make sense. And to the former Chief Justice Abna Boafo Akofo, no you're right to say or no dear sad bogus decision no or 21 free mo on Council of State ho e mo mo take sa bogus decision no enti wa twene ho enti wa twene ho o se sa bogus decision no on ka ho mo mo take enti wa twene ho assembly o former Chief Justice Abna Boafo Akofo niente otwe ne ho ne say petition na modi gina so e dia suspended Chief Justice ne nyansa nim because case ko Supreme Court and a case wa court na Chief Justice transfer court a different court wa e na administrative powers e na all use so na wa transfer court different court see a judgment no ntiase a who right the right of appeal e wo ho enunti ya clear petition say aban fufuro bi aba mema ban aba nti ma clear petition e de akọ krono ana obi bo e wo EcoBank o pa bo EcoBank sika funu krono sika obi pa dia free EcoBank fo ho nti wa petition president say okọ to no Chief Justice ni na ni yie enti no President nyina we so na ompam Chief Justice mo hwe nkyeremu we ya eye fair na se kyena bi table no tane a obi abaka se ye ma fairness